Welcome back to Arcade Garage, and today we're fixing EcoJet again. So, you guys might remember, a couple of videos back had a couple ground wires come off the back of the head, killed a coil. I was driving the other day and it started misfiring again, so I went and ordered myself 2 more coils. They're the IGN 1A. They're meant to be the best and whatnot, very sensitive to wiring and ground, so I didn't kill 2 more coils randomly. It was because of that wire coming off. It was just a matter of time happening. Ordered them from Heltec because they buy them, slap their sticker and put them in the packaging and what else. And they're the cheapest reseller, and usually they're pretty quick at posting. Last time it took me 2 days to get it. This time they didn't even send it for 5 days. So I think that'll be one of the last times I ever shop at Heltec. 1, I don't like the ECUs. 2, they're just shit. But anyway, so I'm gonna get them replaced. I've got all new spark plugs. I'm just gonna do spark plugs at the same time. Have them all fresh for the dyno, and once I get it done, do the same thing, GoPro in the car, go for a drive, make sure it's all good. I'm gonna try a different filming and editing technique for this. You guys will see. A bit of it will be like Taylor Ray style, so we'll give that a go. I'll get the camera set up and we'll get on with first changing the plugs on the driver's side. Leads can go back on, they don't need to be touched, and then I'll take the coils out of this side, the passenger side, and then we'll change the plugs, and then I'll change the coils. I won't do that on camera, you guys saw it in the last one, but get some content. Yeah, see if you guys like this new style. So with my alternator relocation mount, the positive cap gets a bit close. You can probably just see that there, but that's okay. All I need to do is just crack it and then she'll come right out, no worries. So I could get a thinner ratchet to do it, but that's all right, it doesn't faze me. And there's that one. So I'll whack all these in, all the new ones in by hand, and then we'll go along and tighten them. And in case you're wondering what plugs I run, BP7 EFS. And these come pre-gut at 0.8. Get the right angle of the dangle. And that one's in nice and tight. Now you don't want to over tighten spark plugs, you just want them nipped up nicely. So it may look like I'm gripping really hard because I've got 2 on there, but that's actually easier to control with pressure. I got that one in. then I'll just get my spanner onto here. And that one's on. All right, we'll move on to the passenger side now. Okay, so like I was saying, I'm going to take the coils out first. I'm just going to time lapse this super quick. You guys don't need to watch me do all that again, so we'll get on to that. Alright, so I got the coils out. Now I'm going to set up the GoPro in a spot we can see, and we'll do those little nifty video editing where it's just like pop, pop, pop. And then crack, 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 and twist, twist, twist. You get the point. I'll find a spot and we'll get into it. Alright, that side's all done. I'm going to test the leads, the multimeter, change the coils over off camera, and then whack it all back in on camera quickly, and then I guess we can go for a drive and then get on with the next part of the video. Rightio, got all the leads tested. It all came back good. Got the coil pack changed, so now I'm gonna get this sucker back on. Should be able to push on. Can't quite tell if that made it on. I'll come back to that one. And I've got number 3. Felt that click on. Number 1. Felt that click on. So I just want to come back to this one back here. Alright, got that on. I'll move the camera to get to the top. Leads are out of the way. Alright, so recap. All these spark plugs changed. 2 new coils in, so now all 3 are new. Spark plugs all changed here, everything back on. I'm just going to go over those bolts on the back of the head and on all of them, just make sure they're all nice and tight. Might see if I've got a couple washers that fit, some springies. I'll do that off camera. Then we can get set up in the car, take it for a drive. Hopefully it doesn't misfire. It really only happened when it was warm, because I guess it started happening when it was warm anyway. I hadn't really driven it, haven't driven it since, so I don't know what it's like when it's cold, but hopefully we get no misfire. And yeah, fingers crossed that's fixed it and we can finally book in for the dyno. Alright, so we're out on the road. So far no misfires, but she is cold, so I'll have to see once it gets warm. So I might do some driving around and then I'll come back to you guys. Alright, ran a couple errands, still driving. So far so good, you know, touch wood. It still could come up and arise, because last time the car had been running for I don't know, an hour or so, 30 minutes, whatever. I'm just going to take the back streets home a long way, button up and see if we can get some dyno time booked. I just picked up some oil as one of the errands, so I'll do an oil change, filter change, so it's all fresh, ready to go. Yeah, I might get up on the hoist, do a nut and bolt check tonight or something. But there's not really too much else, really, so yeah, I'm gonna stop this video and make my way home. See you guys back there. Back home, guys, which is good, made it all safe. I think she's safe to book in on my dyno.